Hey everybody. So JohnRB back with another video, and today is Sunday, the 10th, I believe. Right? Today the 10th? Yeah, today's the 10th. We got little helper over there. So today I was in the mood to smoke something. So I was saying in my last video, I have a venison roast that a friend of mine gave me at work. So we're going to give that a shot today. We're going to smoke that and see how that comes out. I also have a little piece of pork butt. It's actually like the money muscle part. Looks nice, so give that a shot as well. And I also have a couple of Bratwurst that I got from, went to this German deli up in Fort Lee. And they had the pork there, and then they had the Bratwurst there. So figure, what the heck, nice day out. It's a little cool, not too bad. So we're gonna smoke some meat. So it should be a fun day. So I got got everything going over here, getting ready to go. So enjoy, and if you have any questions or comments, yeah, leave them down below. Bye. So yeah, we have our venison meat right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this thing all seasoned up. Nice piece right there. And I'm gonna use a little Liam Perrins just for binding. What I have here, I'm gonna give this a shot. I didn't make it myself, but I have this coffee rub from Kocher's Market up in Fort Lee, New Jersey. So I'm gonna give this a shot. So we're gonna get this thing all seasoned up. This isn't really a sweet one, so I didn't want to use too much sweet on the venison. Pat that in. Lift the side, get the side going. Get the other side going. I want to get that flavor on there, so this roast is opening up on me, which is alright. Because when we put it on, we'll put it on this way. There we go. And that's our venison roast pretty much seasoned up. And we're gonna let this sit out for a little while just to get it, get all that seasoning in there. And then in the meantime, I'm going to season up my little pork roast that I got. Let me do that. And if you see my cast iron pan over there, and I made cornbread before. Didn't record that one, but I did make a nice cornbread. So we'll have that as well tonight. This is garbage. Alright, let me get the pork out. Alright, so here's our pork. I bought a, it's kind of like it's a cut off of a Boston butt roast. It's actually the money muscle. So it's nice and small. It's not huge like the other ones I've done. So this one will be nice. So we're going to season this up. I'm going to use my rub, and then we'll let it sit alongside our venison here, and we'll be good to go. And I like to bind my pork with good old French's mustard. Works nice. Not too much, just a little bit. Keep one hand clean so you can use that hand to pick up the bottles and stuff. Yellow mustard doesn't really add much flavor to it. It's just more of a binding agent than anything. So when I put the rub on there, it'll stick nice. And get that nice and slathered up there. And then I've got my rub that I make myself. So we're gonna get this guy coated up. this is going to be a nice cut meat on there. It's going to taste really good. It's going to be super tender. I can't wait to have it. So, but like all good things like this, they take time. Slow and low. Smoke it on the smoker. That's pretty good. All right, same thing. We're going to let this sit while I get the grill ready, the smoker ready. Wash my hands good here. All right. There we go. All right. So these two guys are going to sit out here while I get the grill ready. I'll take you along with me if you'd like. I think I've shown this before, but I'll do it again. Oh, also for the pork, I made this earlier too. It's a glaze for it, and basically all it is so that's a peach glaze, and basically what's in that is I just bought an 18-ounce jar of peach preserves. To that, in a pan, I added half a cup of ketchup, 1/8 of a cup of soy sauce, and 2 tablespoons of rub. I used mine. You guys can use whichever your favorite rub is, and it comes out pretty good, nice and sweet. Got a little heat to it. It's really good. So, like I said, I made this before. I just put it in the pan, I stir it up, and I let it simmer for like 5 minutes, and that's pretty much all it is. And then I'm gonna wait for it to cool down, and I'll put it in another container for later. And that's it. So let me go outside now and get the grill ready. All right. All right. So here's my little grill setup. You know, you guys seen this before, I think. So I got my coals set up in the bottom. I got my chimney ready to go. I got my paraffin wax cubes that I'm going to light up. Okay. Then we're going to put this on top. We're going to get those coals started nice and hot. And then once they're nice and hot, we'll dump them in the middle and get ready to get this thing up to temperature and smoke. So this is probably going to take about 10-15 minutes. That's a little bit in there. It's probably only 10 minutes. But then that'll take another 15-20 minutes to get hot. So yeah, we'll be back when everything is ready to go. Right, so my coals were ready. Threw them in the middle. I got my apple wood around, and that'll burn slowly. Give us some nice smoke flavor. Got this ready with my water pan in there, which I will fill up with water, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, so we're back, and smoker's almost up to temp. I want it to be around 225, between 225 250. Got the meat just coming out here now. I wrapped this up with some butcher twine because apparently I did not know this. It was wrapped with something inside of it. I guess some sort of fat and stuff to keep it moist. And I also got my probes ready to go on both meats. Keep an eye on the temperatures because I have an iGrill 3 that I use to keep an eye on my temps. So in another maybe 5 minutes or so, 10 minutes, we're gonna get this thing on the grill. All right, meat is on the grill, ready to go. Starting to smoke really good. And get this thing going. Right around 225. So it'll probably take a couple hours. And I'm back to check on it in a little while. Alright guys, so like I said, I'm making bratwurst on the smoker later. So I'm gonna make a bacon and onion jam. I actually got this recipe from another YouTuber that does barbecue. How to Barbecue Right. It's Malcolm Reed. If you guys like barbecue, you should really check out his channel. He's got a lot of great stuff on there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this. I'm going to cook up this bacon in my pan here. Once that's done, we'll take it out. Leave some of the fat in there. We'll get the onions cooked up. And then I got some balsamic vinegar and some brown sugar here that's going to go in as well. So I'll get the bacon done up, the onions done up, and then I'll show you at the end what it should look like. We'll see what happens. Alright, so I had the bacon cooked up, and it was a thick cut bacon that I just cubed up. So I cooked that up in the pan. I drained all the fat out. I put a tablespoon of the bacon grease back in there with the 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar and 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I threw the onions in there. I have 2 large Vidalia onions that I sliced thin. I threw them in there, mixed them up a bit with all the vinegar and everything. I'm putting the cover on for about 10-15 minutes to start it, just to get those onions wilted down a little bit. Then I'll take the cover off, And you just got to keep stirring it every once in a while. It's probably going to be overall about an hour to get these onions going, and then we'll throw the bacon. Once I uncover it, I'll throw the bacon back in with it, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I'll show you, pretty much show you what it looks like at the end. Hopefully it looks like Malcolm Reed's did, but it's supposed to be like jam-like consistency. So we'll see. You know, we'll get these onions all done up. So here, show you. Onions are looking good in here. Now I know, you know, with the cast iron you really shouldn't use very acidic stuff in it, but I've used acidic stuff in it before and I've never had any issues. And if I have to re-season it, I re-season it. It's not a big deal for me. Alright, so here we are. A little bit over an hour into cooking. And it says this reached its temperature already. I'm going to double check it with another probe. But that's pretty much it for now. Looking good. Nice color on them. Alright, so we're back with our onion and bacon mix here. It's been about an hour, so it's pretty much ready to come off. So I'm going to grab a bowl. There you go. There you go. Looks pretty good. Smells really good too. So let that sit and give that a shot later with our brats. All right, so we're getting ready to wrap this this pork up here. So what I like to do is I like to wrap it with sugar, honey, a little bit of butter, just to give it a little more sweetness while it's doing it. I'll also put a little bit more rub on it. So I'm just going to put some brown sugar on the bottom here. Got our honey that we'll throw on. Almost time for another bottle of honey. There we go. And butter. You could use regular butter. You could use margarine if you like. A lot of guys use margarine. Sometimes I'll just throw regular butter in there. Not a whole lot, but put this on like that. And then the same thing, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw a little bit more rub on this. There we go. I'm going to leave the probe in there because I want this to come up to like 198, you know, close to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Throw some sugar on top there. Let's get more honey on that. And a little bit more butter. That's pretty much it. So now we're going to wrap it up. And I'll probably do two layers of foil, but for the first one. I'm going to get this wrapped up over here. I want that probe to be in there still. So there we go. And then some more foil. There we go. So now this is going to go back on the grill. The internal right now is about 145 to 148. But I like the color it had. You know, that nice mahogany looking color. I'm going to throw this back on the smoker and let it go until it hits 198. And then we should be done. And I'll bring it back when it's done. Alright. Okay guys, I'm back. I just pulled the venison off of the grill. And it's about 157 internal temp. So I wanted to go to 160. So I'm going to tent it with some foil, and the temperature will go up a little bit more. So I'm going to tent it up here and let that sit for about 15 minutes or so. Alright guys, it's been about 15 minutes. I guess we'll cut into this and see how it looks, I guess. Alright. So there's your ground meat. Then your venison meat. Nice and juicy. I got a lot of juice in there too. I don't know if you can see it. There's the camera. Looks really good. So we'll cut a little slice out of this. Yeah, it was wrapped up with some ground meat, so that looks good. Okay. Get some of that middle meat there. Okay, that's the ground beef. I'll tell you what, that's really nice. Wow, that's very good. Wow. Okay, I was kind of worried. I was kind of worried on how it was going to be, bringing the temperature up so high, but it's not dry at all. It's got a nice juice in it, and yeah, it came out pretty good. This is the ground meat, I guess. Here, we did get to 160. Yeah, that's venison meat. Okay. Yeah, that came out good. So there it is. Very happy with that. Good. So yeah, we have that. And then I'm just waiting for the pork, and I'm probably going to throw those, let me push this back a little bit. So I got my paper towel there. Got my Bratwurst that I got at the German store. I got a couple of nice sized ones there. I only got 3. So I'm going to throw them on the grill, on the smoker. I'm going to let them smoke for probably about an hour, hour and a half, depending. We want them to get to about 160 as well. So I'll throw them up there and you'll see them later when they're done. They're going to look really nice. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the venison video there. It actually came out good. It's not dry, and that was my worry, because nobody likes dry venison, right? No. But if you, like I said, for the first time cooking venison, I think I did pretty good. If anybody that's watching this cooks venison, knows how to cook it, if you see I did something wrong, I'm always up for constructive criticism. Just leave a comment, let me know if I did anything wrong, and that's it. I ain't gonna get mad at you, don't worry. Alright guys, enjoy. Alrighty, so we got our pork off the grill. Reached the temp 198 degrees. Now we're gonna open it, see what it looks like. Oh, she's hot. Wow, look at all that juice in there. Get the juice in there. There we go. Yeah, so we're going to wrap this up. Let it, well, we're going to tent it. What we're going to do is we're going to let it rest for probably about 20 minutes to a half an hour, roughly. We'll get it out of this, and we'll put it on a plate. That's it. And I also have the brats that came off. They're all done and good to go. That is yummy.
Can I try?
Sure. Hot.
Can I try? I helped. I helped. Comes out really good. Did I try that already?
No. It's hot.
Tastes like barbecue sauce.
I didn't even put barbecue sauce on it. Look at that.
Can I have another piece?
Hold on. We're gonna eat in a second. Relax. Let me cut it up. It's a nice little pork roast. And then on the top here, you have this piece that popped right off. See, this right here is what I want. Because that there, you got your bark. Wow, that's good. Tender. Perfect. So there you have it. Juicy pork, tender, very tender. And that's pretty much it. Enjoy. That's it, guys. Dinner is pretty much ready. We got our pork and our sauce that I made earlier. Cornbread. Got some broccoli, butter for the cornbread, the brats, the venison, and of course our onions and bacon that we did earlier. So, I don't know. You ready to eat? You're hungry, aren't you? As you can see, somebody went ahead and had a piece of that already. I wonder who that was. Yeah. Well, let's go get Nicholas and we can eat, right? Alright, guys, hope you enjoyed. Everybody enjoy your week. Hope you all have a good week. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.